और फैशन सिंबल बनने अपने फुग्गा बालों के साथ एक नए हीरो ने
Today is Republic Day Eve. Now, do you read the pledge in school? Do you know what the pledge is? But I'll just share a story with you. When I was a little boy, barely 7 years old, my mother, who was a teacher, she did something for which I'm very, very grateful. She translated the national anthem, which was originally written by Rabindranath Tagore. She translated that in English, and I'm going to read out the English words that I read at the age of 7. And it says this: Thou art the ruler of the minds of all people, dispenser of India's destiny. Thy name rouses the hearts of Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Marath, of the Dravid and Odisha and Bengal. It echoes in the hills of the Vindhyas and the Himalayas, mingles in the music of the Indian Ocean. They pray for thy blessings and sing thy praise. The saving of all people waits in thy hand. Thou dispenser of India's destiny, victory, victory, victory to thee. And there's another touching moment in my life. You know, I come from a very small family, just my dad and mom and my younger sister and me, and I thought we were a very small family. And when I read the pledge, which says, all Indians are my brothers and sisters, you know, from that moment, I knew I was a part of a big family. Do you get that feeling yourself? No, I can see a smile there. You know, words have power, and my only appeal to you, my dear friends, is let those words sink in, because that is reality. We are indeed brothers and sisters, okay? And we need to never forget that we are brothers and sisters. When I was asked this question after I read this, let me tell you the impact it had on me. When they asked me, to a South Indian, I look like a North Indian. To a Mumbaite, I look like a Goan. To a North Indian, I look like a Goan. To the Goan, I look like a Bengali. And they would always ask me, hey, Aubrey, so where are you from? What are you? And I know the normal answer. And I resisted it. And I said, I am in India. What do we say when we are asked the same question? I hope it is that first and nothing else. Because our first identity is number one, we are brothers and sisters, we are part of the human race. Number two, our identity is that we belong to the nation of India. Years ago, India and many Indians have had an impact on us Indians and across the world. On the 12th of January, we celebrated 150, or was it 151st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, a man who influenced our nation and a man who influenced many across the globe. He had a dream. He died at a very tender age before he turned 40 in the early 1900s. And I'm sure all his dreams were not met. Some of them are coming to reality today. I remember Rabindranath Tagore, the author of the national anthem. He had a dream, he had a prayer. And some of it didn't come to pass in his lifetime. Mahatma Gandhi. Let me just read from a passage of one of his speeches. And this is what he said. I shall work for an India in which the poorest shall feel that it is their country, in whose making they have an effective voice, an India in which there shall be no high class and low class of people, an India in which all communities shall live in perfect harmony. There can be no room in such an India for the curse of untouchability or the curse of intoxicating drinks and drugs. Women will enjoy the same right as men. We shall be at peace with all the rest of the world. This is the India of my dreams, unquote. In many ways, Mahatma Gandhi's India still remains a dream. I have a dream. And I'm sure each one of you has a dream. You have a dream. Are we going to let that dream go pass by our lifetime? Let me just share with you, I have a hope, not just a dream. I look at the young people in this auditorium, I look at the young children and I say, I'm sure that that dream and that hope will be fulfilled in our nation. I want to see a great nation. Well, we've gone through our history. We've fought for our freedom. India is young. Do you believe that? India is young. Let me define that. As per the United Nations definition of young or youth, it is the age 29. And anyone who's below the age of 29 is considered youth. More than half of this country is below the age of 29. This is a generation that will make our India great. Yes, Mr. Constitution. Before I talk about the Constitution, I'd like to invite three gentlemen up here on the stage. But Article 51A of the Constitution talks about our fundamental duties. And the very first one, very first one says this: it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to A, abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem.
शरीर these children for their excellence in music. It's not very easy to pursue music seriously and to learn it the classical way, to learn notes, to practice at home, to appear for exams. While they do sing casually, they also work very hard to perform classical music and rock music. It's getting more complicated nowadays. So as Aubrey reads the names, I'm going to hand out certificates to them.
But I heard rock music and classical music.
Yes, both
and
are.
Pop music.
Yes.
And patriotic music.
Right.
And the Jana Gana.
Yes.
We want to award these children for having pursued excellence and being excellent citizens. And I want to read out to you the one clause of Article 51A of the Constitution that tells each one. It shall be my duty, the duty of every citizen of India, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity, including music. It shall be our striving towards excellence in every sphere of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement.
हमने सदियों में ये आजादी की रहमत पाई है, सैकड़ों कुर्बानियां देकर ये दौलत पाई है, मुस्कुरा कर खाई है सीने पे अपने गोलियां, हर कठिन राहें गुजर हमने ये जन्नत पाई है.
On the occasion of our nation's Independence Day, 15th of August 2013, Lorraine Music Academy and the Lamb Trust launched the National Patriotic Project titled Come India Sing Jana Gana. 1.27 billion Indians. One cause, unity in diversity. One song, 52 seconds. So, spread the word and come and join us in singing Jana Gana Mana. जय हिंद।
ये है दूरदर्शन नेटवर्क और आप देख रहे हैं डीडी भारती।